Hey traders, it's Ryan from leprivatebanker.com. Just going to do a recap on for crude oil here. Just want to first of all wish you all a happy new year, and hope you all get what you want out of 2015. Just work hard towards your goals and focus on the process, and the process should pay off in the end. Anyway, just taking a quick look here at crude oil, like I said, and just very important where we currently are trading. I mean, last year's close and last year's low, very important into near-term references now. I mean, as we're right in this area, I mean, are we gonna find a seller off the year start and continue this mission down that we've seen? Or are we going to sort of hold an inside year and see two-way trade rotations and a potential pullback to some overhead support levels that we left in place structurally from last year? So not going to make any predictions. Just going to let the market sort of show us what it wants to do, let it shake itself out. And but just one thing to note here is we are looking remarkably similar to what happened after 2008. I mean, obviously this is on a much larger scale, but you can see here that we broke out of balance, and we took out all of the previous lows, and heading into the next year, which is obviously this year currently, we kind of opened up. On this occasion, we held an inside year, and then we ended up probing back down and finding the buyer before sort of forming this lower balance and then breaking out, which formed this uptrend. I mean, I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but obviously just something to keep an eye on for the minute here. I mean, if we do find a seller here and auction outside of last year's lows, then we're going to continue price exploration, possibly down to the edge of the current distribution bell curve, which is around $33 a barrel at the minute. So just some important things to look at heading into the new year. I mean, over the weekend we should be doing a pretty in-depth report just to sort of polish off the last year and some potential expectations heading into this year, and what actually unfolded last year from our perspective. So hopefully we'll get that done over the weekend for the forum members, and again, if you have any questions around that, then don't hesitate to ask. So anyway, pushing forward here. I mean, currently, obviously we've got a new month, new quarter, continued this week. Obviously, because the new year was on a Thursday. Thursday. We had New Year's Eve on the Wednesday, and obviously we had the Thursday, and obviously the Friday's trade today. So we actually tested last year's low already. I mean, last year's low was this 50-44 level, and we actually opened below this today, and we found sort of responsive buying and continue to see this sort of 2-day balance here. But I'll go into that further in a moment. I mean, structurally, we are again we've opened quite bearish, and with some bearish indications, and obviously on this week we already had sort of this two-way trade. I mean, we broke out at the beginning of this week, and we just formed this lower balance here, and we have clearly established lower value this week, so that's just to be something to keep an eye on here. But also we've already tested last month's value in that area low, and we found rejection on the seller. So again, just a real key area, that last year's low. Just need to let that sort of paint the picture moving forward here. I mean, we still have one time frame on the weekly. I mean, we've one time frame since this bar here, so for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's about 12-13 weeks we've been one time framing down, and we haven't been able to take out any of them previous highs. So just something to continue to look at. I mean, obviously if we just keep falling apart here, then we're just going to potentially continue to one time frame. But the first stage of any potential rebalance that we're going to see is this one time frame being taken out, and then we're going to just maybe see a new balance area form, or we'll just sort of head from there after that happens, just to see what the market wants to do. But also same sort of scenario on the monthly. I mean, been one time framing down since this bar here. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for 6 months we've been one time framing down, and obviously that previous high is all the way back up at $70 a barrel. So we've got quite a lot of work to do. But if we do hold an inside month, then obviously we could see some potential rotations here and hold this double bottom and reject this previous balance that we were just talking about from that 2009 area. But I covered all this on the forum last year. I mean, nothing's really changed. We've just got some more new market generated information, being last year's close and obviously last year's low now. So just some more information to work with. In regards to daily bars, I mean, I use my intraday charts. In regard to daily bars, I mean, we were seeing this one time framing down, so we sort of see these 3 days of one time framing down. But today we came in and we've taken out the low and we've taken out the high. So with that one time frame has been stopped. And also we can see here, since we broke out that previous 18-day balance range, forgive me if it's wrong, but it's whatever, that this large balance area here, we broke out and we haven't really seen a clean disconnect. I mean, we're seeing a new sort of balance area forming here, but I mean, it's just overlapping. We've not seen a clear disconnect here. So again, these references here are going to be very important, and again, this one time frame has been taken out now. So again, we might see a rebalance and a push back into this previous upper balance. We'd have to just again just see what the market tells us what it wants to do here. I mean, if we look at the market profile, I mean, it's a very, very good story has been sort of told here. I mean, we see that this upper balance, and then we see this sort of two-day short covering, long liquidation come to the market. So any longs that got established, I mean, we see them liquidating here, and we've seen this sort of this B-shaped profile coming to the market over 2 days. You could even say this is continued, but I mean, either way, we've seen this sort of B-shaped profile coming to the market. So we know this was sort of some old business, and then we see this one time framing down. And today we broke it, so the market is clearly finding some balance here. I mean, if we merge these together and then split the disconnect, you can clearly see the nice distribution that's formed here. I mean, this is telling us the various prices at the moment are around $53 a barrel. So again, we'll just have to see what the market wants to do here. I mean, I will take a trade with any breakaway from this balance to the buy or sell side. I mean, any clear disconnect and power in the market with some decent volume, then I will trade with this. And obviously, if we break out to the sell side, then it might look like we might see some more price expiration to the sell side. And again, we'll just have to see what happens here. I mean, to me at the moment, the bears are looking slightly weak for the moment. I mean, clearly got this 2 day balance here forming, and again just balance. So we are definitely seeing some equilibrium sort of balance coming to the market here. So again, just not going to go into great detail, but just have to monitor this area closely now, and just let the market sort of tell us what it wants to do, and just and trade off of the market information that is provided on the day time frame. So yeah, just pretty much just leave it at that for the moment. I mean, we opened up today and we just basically auctioned down to that previous accepted value, and we just see two-way trade come back into the market. Once we sort of met them fair prices, we see two-way trade come back in, and we're kind of holding that low. There was obviously clearly some liquidity being made around this area. I mean, you can see with the candles and the way that the market traded today, just very, very interesting. This is the current week, and again just showing that B shape. So from last week we see that breakout of the 2 week balance, and again just looks like some long liquidation in the market, which is obviously old business and some initiative shorts. So obviously, like I said, the big context at the moment is what we're going to do around last year's low now and close. So just have to just play the cards from there, and just again let the market show us what it wants to do, and trade with the information provided. I mean, whatever time frame you look at, you can see the balance areas. I mean, this is a 240-minute chart, and again you can see these two balance areas. The composite, again we see that upper balance and this lower balance forming here. I mean, I've split this out. I'm not going to go into details why, but just clear balance coming into the market now. I mean, there are some key sort of support levels. Again, I'm not going to go into detail, but yeah, I'm going to leave it at that for the minute. Again, we'll hopefully get that in-depth report done to finish off of last year, and again some potential hypothesis going into the new year. And so hope you had a great year last year, and wish you all the best luck for this year. And any questions as usual, please do not hesitate to ask. Take care and goodbye.